Nothing Sacred is one of the all-time great screwball romantic comedies that skewers everything from a cynical press to posturing politicians, and even small-town America's contempt for the big city. Carole Lombard and Fredrick March shamelessly exploit and lie to each other, eventually punching each other out, all in the name of love. I will let these scenes speak for themselves in the hope that you will search this one out and enjoy it as much as I have all these years.
Look at this.
What's that?
Poor little working girl, doomed to death from radium poisoning.
We've covered it.
Covered it! You're getting old, Oliver. Look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines on Hazel Flagg. A poor little kid with a few months to live at the outside. Doomed. Death staring her in the face. What does she feel? What does she think? Radium eating away her bones.
Don't shout at me!
Listen, Oliver, there's a story in this kid that ought to tear your heart out. Where is it? Why hasn't the star got it? I'll tell you. Because I'm stuck away in a water cooler on account of some whim of yours. Listen, Oliver, give me a chance, will you? So help me, may I drop dead, I'll redeem myself.
I've been under a great strain.
You know, I don't know what I'm so happy about, Enoch. You sort of spoiled my trip.
What trip's that, Hazel?
You know, I was going to take that $200 you get for dying in Warsaw and go to New York and blow it all in and die happy, and now I've got to stay in Warsaw.
So, that's your gratitude to me for snatching you from the jaws of death.
You know, I don't know which I am, happy or miserable. I'm all mixed up. Enoch, listen, do you have to hand in that report to the factory? I know it sounds a little dishonest.
I'd do it like a shot, Hazel. Only I'd lose my job the minute they found out you weren't going to die. And besides, there's the ethics.
Well, thanks for all your trouble. I'm terribly grateful, Enoch. Only it's kind of startling to be brought to life twice, and each time in Warsaw.
I got in touch with Oliver Stone, my editor. He's toe dancing in the street waiting for us.
Oh, I hope he's nice like you.
Well, he's got a different quality of charm. He's sort of a cross between a Ferris wheel and a werewolf, but with a lovable streak, if you care to blast for it. You getting nervous?
Oh, no. I just hope he won't have a lot of long-whiskered doctors lined up to harass me. You know, I'm not coming to New York to play guinea pig for a lot of scientists. Everybody knows that radium poisoning is incurable, so why waste any time in that direction?
Don't you worry about that. You won't be bothered at all.
You know, I'm not going to bed until I have convulsions and my teeth start falling out. That's when I begin worrying, isn't it, Enoch?
This is as good a time as any.
How are you feeling now, sailor?
Hunky-dory, Skipper.
Don't excite yourself too much, it's just a fake.
What did you say?
I said don't excite yourself too much, it's just a fake.
Who's the fake?
Those grapplers. The only square thing about them is the ring.
Oh, them.
They're a symbol of the whole town, pretending to fight, love, weep, and laugh all the time, and they're phonies, all of them. And I had the list.
Oh, no, you don't say that.
Using you to get a bonus in the byline on the front page. Making good over your poor little pain-racked body, you know. I'm worse than those fake wrestlers.
Oh, I feel fine tonight, Wally. You and the Morning Star have been so wonderful to me. You know, these wonderful gowns and the banquets and the theater tickets and the poetry.
Stop looking so happy and gallant, will you? It breaks my heart.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have just learned that Miss Hazel Flagg is in the audience. I would like to ask Okay, boys.
You put up a nice fight, Wally.
You mean to say you saw the whole thing?
From the beginning, Mr. Cook.
You mean to say you stood there and let me beat up a defenseless woman?
I did, Mr. Cook.
Where's your sense of chivalry?
My chivalry? Aren't you just a trifle confused, Mr. Cook? You hit her.
That's entirely different. I love her. The jig is up.
You mean to say the whole thing was for nothing?
I'm sorry.
You thought you could put one over on Oliver Stone, eh? Well, I guess I'd still know a fake.
You keep out of this.
Wally.
Yes, dear?
Oh, Wally, I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it. I love you. I love you. I'm a fake. I'm a phony. I'm not going to die. I was never going to die. I never had radium poisoning. I never had anything. I wanted a trip to New York, and I got it. And what's more, you in New York can go fly.
Mr. Stone, is this true?
Yes.
Well, this is terrible, terrible. I endorsed this thing. I sponsored this girl. I gave her the key to the city. And just as an election was coming up.
Here's your key. I won't be needing it anymore.
Miss Flagg, I represent 100,000 young matrons. We've switched the whole study course from the menace of communism to the inspiration of Hazel Flagg.
Miss Flagg, the Girl Friends of the Forest have just organized a Hazel Flagg unit with me as Chief Ranger. Already we have 4,000 members. If you persist in flaunting your recovery in this flagrant manner, the trees of America will be without girlfriends.
This thing must not get out.
Oh, let me alone. I wish I really could die. Go someplace by myself and die alone, like an elephant.
Hey everybody, this is Tom at Flixin5. Thanks for watching. Give us a like and hit the subscribe button, please. Also, leave a comment and let us know what you think.